Hi, my name's Paul Henry and I'm a property investor. Thank you for joining me on this short video where I'll talk about the rules I use for purchasing world-class investment properties. If you plan to ever buy another investment property, this is a must-use checklist. It has saved property investors millions of pounds of investment mistakes over the years. It can be a nightmare investing in the wrong investment properties, with tenants not paying rent, people trashing your property, and properties being generally hard to rent. Having committed to mastery and modeling and copying from the very best, that is when I realized that using the 6 C's will guarantee great results. And what that means to the investor is that once a property is bought, you would never need to put any money into a property again, and it will make money whether the market is flat or rising. You win either way. Let me talk you through the golden rules to guarantee successful property investment. The first C is capacity. Your property needs to be a 3 or 4 bedroom property, not a 1 or 2 bedroom flat or house. With a 1 bedroom, you get too much transiency. Someone will meet a new partner, fall in love, so they move out. With 2 bedrooms, a family have 1 child, but then, they expect another and have another and move out. The average tenant change costs £1,500. If you buy a property that changes once a year, that is £15,000 cost over a decade. You need to buy properties where the tenants want to stay for life. Mum lives up the road, uncle lives down the road, and the kids are at the local secondary school. The second C is city. Do not just buy in your town, but in the area that gives you the best investment return. If an investor only bought Morrison shares, for example, Morrison stocks and shares, for example, because they came from Yorkshire and Morrisons are based there, you would laugh at them. When you buy a stock or share, you want the best possible return on investment. It's the same with your property investment. The third C is capital. UK house prices go up at 7.9% per annum on average. This includes all the downturns, drops, flat periods, so the national average is pretty good. You just need to make sure you get that. Here is how. Buy in a town or a city with an 80,000 plus population. Buy within 5 miles of the city centre, measured by from the town hall or the train station. Buy close to a great secondary or primary school. The Ofsted report needs to be good or outstanding. Buy on a good public transport network, bus, train or tram. And buy on a great road network. Now, if you buy in a village and a local factory shuts with 100 people sadly losing their jobs, then microeconomics kicks in and you get no price rises for 10 years. Let's look at the fourth C, cash flow. Now, once you buy an investment property, you should never need to put money into that deal again. Never. You do this by ensuring you buy them with enough great cash flow. Now, obviously, we want them to have as much cash flow as possible, but what is a rule they have to pass? Now, this rent is typical of a 3 or 4 bedroom house in North Yorkshire. When it comes to mortgages, we can get some crazy rates these days, but do the mortgage based on 4% interest only for your cash flow check, as you then know it will cover you for the next 5 to 8 years based on what the banks are prepared, the banks are currently charging. Now, for maintenance, £80 is a good figure to work with. Insurance, use £20 a month. I mean, you can often get it a little cheaper. For your letting agents, I'd say budget for 11% plus VAT. Now, you may choose to manage the property yourself, but what if you get ill, God forbid, or if you want to go around the world for 2 years? So this is the cash flow check. You assume the property is empty for 1 month a year. So rented from January to November and empty in December. In this example, with £184 profit per month to the end of the year, to the end of November, you would have £184 times 11, which is £2,024. This number must be higher than the rent for month 12. In this example, £600. Now, if the £2,024 of profit covers the rent in month 12, if it was empty, then it has passed this check. If it does not pass it, then you do not buy it. The fifth C is to check. Now, this is the biggest one missed by even the most serious investors. You need to check your property will always rent well before you buy it. So as soon as you agree to buy a property, advertise it to rent. You can use a local newspaper or Gumtree and advertise a property generically. You are looking for 10 replies within a week. Otherwise, you walk away. I don't care how many of the 6 C's it passes. If it does not pass this, do not buy it. If 5 people are interested and 3 view it and 1 wants it, they have chosen you. You did not choose them. But if 20 people are interested and 10 view it and 5 want it, now you're in control. You can ask for bank statements, wage slips, guarantors, the works. And finally, contingency. Do not put every single penny you have into your property investing. Always keep 4.5% as a buffer to protect you. So if you are investing £100,000, then actually use £95,500 to buy the properties and get them all up and running, and keep 4.5% in the rainy day contingency fund. If it's £1 million you're investing, then actually use £955,000 to protect the investment. Any great business has contingency to protect it. I really have hoped you enjoyed this video on the rules I use to buy world-class investment properties. If you stick to these rules, it will save you thousands of pounds in renewing tenancies and will provide you with tenants who will be there for you for many years to come. Now, on my next video, I'll be talking to you about the housing market and how to identify the next hotspot to buy properties, and you can put these 6 C's rules into play. Also, if you know anybody who's looking for a safe and secure return on their investment or savings, then get in touch with me on any of the social media outlets. Invest with knowledge, invest with confidence, and create financial security. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.